Nice. I have to remove every time the shake. This gives problem to my side, unfortunately. Well, my screen is not shaking. Let's go for our Lich, first character of the cycle, level 79. I will explain to you the build that I'm using. Then I will show you the 3 good builds that I planned today to play with it. So let's go. So here in the game itself, I'm playing a Lich. I'm using Reaper Form, of course. Reaper Form gives lots of bonus. And I just discovered the Vile Shroud that gives me tons of poison 1 necrotic resistance. Basically, I'm capping it. I'm not capped with Void yet. At this level, being capped is super strong to receive less damage. And cast speed and attack speed here, move speed bonus, more move speed bonus here, and we have cooldown recovered for Rip, as Reaper Form is our only transversal skill. So this we're going to be transversing. Here we have Hip Blood and Harvest to combo. We go on Bone Curse and Chaos Bolts. I will explain this setup really soon, so this is just to demonstrate. And here I'm using a necrotic, increased necrotic damage scepter. It's a tier 7. I have a completing catalyst here. I just bought this armor. This is amazing armor. It has increased necrotic damage while transformed, so it will increase all damage of the build that I'm using, that are Chaos Bolts. I'm using the Decayed Skull because it increases necrotic damage, armor, and gives good armor, and also decrease damage of damage over time. I'm using the Chimera Essence. This is terrible, but 100% increased damage is okay. I have 2 Font of the Erased. They are not good for this build, so I have to buy new rings or find new ones for this. But the Elemental Resistance and Health and Mana bonus and Mana spent gained as word are great. So if you find good Font of the Erased with necrotic damage or intelligence, go for it. We have Arcane Boots with Intelligence and Dexterity. I got Ambitions of the Erased with Mana Regeneration. And Scholar Solarium Bracers with Intelligence and Critical Strike Chance. This is amazing as well. The Idols increase the damage while transformed. I believe this goes for every Lich build. With Physical Resistance, that will be better. We got extra Leash while transformed, but here I recommend health. And Physical Resistance here, Poison Resistance, would be good to have a Void Resistance here, extra Vitality. So this is the build that I am playing, and with this ship and what I get during my adventure in last epoch, I just got at Monoliths, level 90 Monoliths. I already completed the Age of Winter, and I'm doing right now the Spirits of Fire with this crap build. So I will run a Monolith so you can see how I'm doing. Then I will explain the 3 builds that I planned today. Let's just run this Monolith here. Before this, just let me grab my YouTube chat. Good. Working. bolts, okay. Okay, let's go for this unique node here. Nice. The basic of the build, you see that I lose a lots of health because of the passives. But the basic is curse enemies cast Call's Bolts, and Call's Bolts will also trigger a Rip Blood, and I have to make the filter. The Call's Bolts will cast Rip Blood and Harvest in the enemies. And then you're going to hit the necrotic damage from the Bone Curse. All you have to do is have lots of necrotic and insensitive damage. The most you can. It's not a really powerful build because it's a crap build. You saw that I do not have rings, anything to complete my build. Necrotic resistance. Oh, this one is nice. I believe it's at tier 7 void damage. And then dodge rating. Let's go for the second spire. You see if I do not find... Yes. I return it to human form. This is bad. Because I stopped it to look at items. And now I have to wait for 20 seconds, then I return to the Reaper form. In Reaper form I have much more damage. But by incredible that it may look, I still can do it in human form. Just a bit slower. Okay, we did it. Crap build is a success. I even defeated Herod. Crap glove. I believe I can sell it for 0. I need to see. Okay, so now let's explain the builds. Just come with me. The problem here is I will be AFK and maybe I can get a kill. And that's bad. Oh, we have a point here. Nice. Here. Okay, let's go. Let's go for the YouTube builds. So this one is the one that I'm playing, the Call's Bolt combo build. So I will explain the first one, and we have in the description of the YouTube video all the builds that I'm going to explain now. So we have the Necrotic Call's Bolt combo, the East Curse and Run, and Melee Crit Lich. This is the 3 builds that I'm going to run. I will get the first one here, the Necrotic Call's Bolt combo, and the combo is simple. No, you're going to use Call's Bolt as your main source skill. And here we have to get cast speed and projectile speed. This is good. Every time you cast Call's Bolt, you got 4 projectiles at target location, divided in a small area. And then you get Dun's Vindication, 2 points here, because we don't have anything that increase more points. And then Exacted Libation. This is really important, because you get a 2% per 2 intelligence, basically 1% per intelligence of casting Rip Blood with a maximum Rip Blood per second of 4. So with more or less 30, 40 intelligence you can cast Rip Blood. This 4 times Rip Blood at the enemies with Call's Bolt. And we also have Reaper of Mayhem that have harvest chance per dexterity on person. If you can cast 2 Call's Bolts per second, it's like 8 bolts, and 8 bolts have to trigger 4 times the exact libation. more or less 50% of 50 intelligence, and 3 times harvest, more or less 30 dexterity. So no, even less, 20-25 dexterity is already something nice to have 3 hits of harvest, and this libation you can have around 25-30 intelligence to have 4 hits of Rip Blood. So this is the combo with harvest and Rip Blood. And because, why would this be a combo? Because of the Bone Curse. This is the second skill. This is the most important skill for single target damage. Every time you apply a curse, and when you cause physical damage or necrotic damage, when you get the misery, you will do extra damage to the enemy. Understood? So every time you hit an enemy, you deal this extra damage to him, and we have 8 hits with Calls Bolt per second, more or less 8 hits with Rip Blood, and more 3 to 6 hits with Harvest. Almost 30 hits per second. This is amazing. This is what makes the machine gun build. And here we got Devour the Damned, Seed of Calls, Curse the Blood, another Affliction, and I am playing with a crit build here. So I recommend the crit build. So Dextrative Intensity is amazing because it will increase the crit chance per stack. And we have here damage chance, as we're going to accumulate many necrotic damage in this build. Damage will also do a good decent damage, so you're going here. Okay, this is for explanation for our Calls Bolt combo. The skills that you're going to use here are Calls Bolts, Harvest, Rip Blood, Dawn Curse, and Reperform. I explained the Calls Bolt and the combo already. Now for Harvest, with the most important things here is to get wards and also get global increased crit chance. And then we can have lots of crits, and because of this, if you critical hit enemy with a curse, you get a global increased crit chance of 100%, and then you also get an extra of 20% move speed in 4 seconds. This is amazing so you can run a lot and clear easier the things. We got here necrotic resistance shred chance with the harvest, so every time you can remove an extra necrotic resistance from the enemy, and also gain extra health per point of intelligence, and this will sustain us together with the health leech. Rip Blood, the second skill from the combo, we need to transform it in necrotic. So we are going to, here. We need Rip Spirit, because this will convert physical to necrotic damage to Rip Blood. We got transform the health you gain from Rip Blood to ward. So we're going to have more ward thanks to this. Increase damage of Rip Blood, and also recast on kill. We got also Splatter and Eviscerate to create area damage, and Crimson Flood. So the 4 Rip Bloods that you cast in single target will also target an area with Eviscerate and Splatter, creating 2 pools of damage, and with increased area here. This is amazing. You saw this in my combo during the gameplay already. The Bone Curse for this build is a bit different of what I was playing, but you have to modify the necrotic damage of the Bone Curse to misery, physical to necrotic. This is really important, so you have to go here. Then you get 5 points in the fire defenses, break armor shred from the enemy, Iron Maiden to increase damage of the curse, and Bone Eruption, so you can get an extra hit also. And if you feel that you're wasting too much mana, you just remove this node here if you don't have enough mana regeneration or anything other things about like it, and then increase the range. For our hyper form is basically what I saw you in my build during the game. We have to get the resistance with Vital Shroud, extra armor here, and then Mistress of Decay, Swift to increase the cast speed of Rip, extra necrotic damage, and Rapid Destruction and Reaper Curse for increased crit chance plus 100. So we got 100 crit chance here, and we got 100 crit chance here. Only from the skills, we got 200 crit chance. And more from the passive that I will show you now. Let's go for the passives. You got even more crit chance. Here's the Lich Build node for crit chance. You got increased crit chance and cast speed. You got increased crit chance and gain ward on critical strike. So we have plus 100% crit chance, 300% crit chance already, and critical strike multiplier. Let's start from the Acolyte. We got intelligence. We need to cap intelligence for this build.
Due to inactivity in 2 minutes.
Oh yes, is he talking that I'm God and I'm inactive? I don't want to be inactive, so let's just return for the build. Okay, increase the damage. Intelligence, we need to cap intelligence, so we increase the Rip Blood chance, and Harvest will deal more damage, and every point in intelligence will increase by 4% the damage that we cause, and also our ward retention. We are going to play around ward in this build. Ward gain on nearby enemy death, you get 1, you get 5 points here with plus ward retention and poison resistance. It's not necessarily important, okay, you can miss this one. You can go for increased damage full, and if you feel that you're not playing or your playstyle, you are dying because of Lich, you can remove these points and bring in for Crimson Gluttony. This one, Eye of Damnation, is also really OP. I will see if we can get more points, but at level 8, remembering, I'm using level 8 plus the 13 passive points from the campaign. So we only have 93 points here. As you're going to level up, remember to upgrade Eye of Damnation. Eye of Damnation will increase necrotic damage, will give you damage chance, and this will help you with the damage. For Warlock, 13 points, I'm getting increased mana regeneration and chance to regain mana against cursed enemies. And we have the Occultist Mind that will increase damage and give you more mana by intelligence. So these are the only 2 points that we need here. If we're going to level up more, you can consider Calls Flames that increase necrotic damage and damage chance with necrotic skills. So this is also a really good node to upgrade. For the Lich, we have here now intelligence and increased mana regeneration. We have health and spell damage listed as health, so we can survive better. We got Harvest Legion, so we can get some minions to aggro damage for us during the nodes of the Monolith. Rippling Sight plus 16 intelligence, this is a must. You only lose reduced health regeneration, so this is obligated to get it. We get the critical hits, all of them. Physical necrotic penetration, we want necrotic penetration here. We got also increased attack speed, cast speed, movement speed, and damage listed on health. This is amazing. And also the intelligence plus 20 and lose 10% drained health per second. That's why we lose too much health, but it's doable and we can convert it for more damage and more wards thanks to the intelligence buff. And return with health drain, reduce health drain by 50%. This will help us to not get this much pain from the health drained nodes that we get here and from the Revenant form itself, right? So these are the passives. For the items, let's explain here a bit, but the most important thing is to have necrotic damage. Then increased necrotic damage while you transform it in the helmet. This is a bit hard to get tier 7, so tier 6 is doable. But target for tier 7. I got some dexterity here as well to help us to cast the harvest using Calls Bolts. We got increased necrotic damage while transformed and chance to apply damage on hit for our affix. I recommend health as well for the suffixes. You will see that I didn't put all suffixes in the items because you can see what you are missing, because I'm missing elemental resistance, I'm missing void resistance, so place void resistance and things like that. Hello Neo Hero. I'm changing my audience public. Brass Amulet, we got increased necrotic damage and mana regeneration with increased cast speed, because Brass Amulet increased cast speed. You can change this for the base of mana regeneration. There's another amulet that gives mana regeneration, but the best one is cast speed here. I got also the Necropolis Helmet, because it gives War Decay Threshold and Ward Gaining a Kill. And also the Necropolis Plate, the same thing, War Decay Threshold and Ward Gaining a Kill. So in this way, we are going to stack as much ward as we can. For the belt, increased necrotic damage, tier 7, target for it, and cleans all ailments in the second affix. For the rings, gold rings, or the erased rings, but with increased necrotic damage. And I also get dexterity here in the rings. So necrotic damage and dexterity. And with this, I accumulated 25 dexterity points. And with these 25 dexterity points, we have 3 harvests per second, or per cast, more or less. With 3 harvests per second with the Calls Bolts. Arcane Boots. Increased movement speed and Ward Decay Threshold. Another item with Ward Decay Threshold. We have Haste after use a traversal skill. This is a mage boot, so it's a bit hard to get this. But as we're going to use Reap a lot, this extra haste is amazing. So you get it the best affix you can with increased haste and increased haste effect on you. This is the mage that you kill during your campaign on Monoliths, and he can drop this affix here. Movement speed for extra more speed during your clearings, and armor and reduced damage from critical hits. You in the future, level 85 or 86, you can get the boots that also decrease damage taken from critical hits, and that will help. I got the Decay Homunculus, increased necrotic damage relic, with increased necrotic damage tier 7 and increased cast speed. For the bracers, we have increased cast speed. I don't get increased cast speed tier 7 here, because increased cast speed is a hair affix, and then it's hard to get for the relic. But increased necrotic damage is common, it's easier to get. So if you get a tier 7 increased cast speed, go for it. Solarium Bracers, you get increased critical chance. I got a tier 5 critical chance here as well. So it is more or less 80, 70, or maybe 90 if you're maxed critical chance here. With more critical increased cast speed, tier 6 if you can, tier 7, and reduced damage taken from critical hits. For the idols, we got increased damage while transform and physical resistance. This is the best way to get physical resistance and damage in the idols. We got health, large idol of immortal, chance to apply damage and increase necrotic damage. You can remove these ones for extra resistance idols as well. So I need more void resistance, get void resistance items. I need more fire cold or lighting resistance, go for them. But we'll need to get the small idols in these cases. So this is the first build that I'm targeting. It's the Calls Bolt combo. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go for the second one. The second one is the melee critical
Your
build.
session will be terminated due to inactivity in 2 minutes.
I can't auto be terminated. And let's go for the melee critical build here. For the melee critical build, things changed a lot. We are going to use another mechanic. It's not the calls bolt mechanic, but we have the same idols. So for this build and also for all the builds, we are going to get basically the same idols. But in this one, we have a goal to have armor granted by bone armor. This is nice because we can get bone armor from the transplant, and every 4 seconds you can get extra this bone armor buff, and bone armor will increase more, reduce 8% of damage taken, and will increase armor with this here. So grant bone armor instead of damage chance, and the rest is the same. Okay, for the build, let me explain. This is a build that will reach our enemies in melee, will bone curse them, and then you're going to harvest and transplant. You just transplant casts Rip Blood recovers your health and also gives some damage. You convert Rip Blood to necrotic, and then you start harvesting your melee damage using the Death Embrace for more hits, because the third hit will have increased there and then increased damage. And this item here is cheap and also gives everything you need for the melee build from the Lich. Remembering that Harvest has increased damage, increased unnecrotic damage per 1 intelligence. So if you see here in this build, in the average, I have 147 intelligence. That will increase 147 basic necrotic damage for all hits from Harvest. This is amazing. Okay, this is in the average, in the maximum 153, in the minimum 142. So let's go. The Death Embrace is a unique item. When you hit with him, you gain a stack of Iron Clay. Iron Clay lasts for 1.5 seconds, and with 2 stacks, you consume them to perform Green Harvesting, granting 200 more melee damage and 100% increased area of effect, but consumes mana and health in the process. And the mana and health is a big value. So you have to recover it with Lich, and you have to recover mana, or with mana regeneration, or with the trick that I put in the armor. I believe the easiest way is not increase mana regeneration, but have this Tier 5 mana gained when you use Harvest, and then you're going to get 13 to 15 mana every time you cast Harvest. So when you use Death Embrace, you will recover every mana that you spent, and will not have problem with it. And you will see that in most of my items I got Intelligence. So Intelligence Tier 7 here, increased health. The other suffix you use to cap your resistance. Remembering that necrotic and poison resistance we are going to have already from the Reaper form. For the Profane Crawl, we've got Intelligence Tier 7, increased necrotic damage while transformed Tier 5. For the Silver Amulet, got increased necrotic damage Tier 7 and necrotic penetration with increased critical strike chance. We got Golden Rings or Fonts of the Erased or Siphon of Anguish, all that has base of the gold rings, and you place it with intelligence and necrotic damage. The suffix is also dependent, it's health, resistance, dodge, things like that. For the belt, increased necrotic damage, you can place the other affix based on what you want, like increased cooldown recovery speed, or mana regeneration, or also clear ailments from your character. That's also good. And the suffixes, health, resistance, dodge, and things like that. Decay Homunculus, you can go for a critical strike multiplier and increase the critical strike chance. It don't need to be tier 7 here. And go for a health tier 7, that will help you to increase your health and make the things easier for you to play. So you're not get the EK from the enemies. We got the Solarium Greaves here because it increases movement speed and fire resistance. At level 85, 86, we can get the boots that decreases damage taken from critical hits, and that will help. We have the armor Profane Regalia that increase critical chance, and Profane Crawl increase area for our harvest. And we have Solarium Bracers here that increase critical chance. We have increased melee attack speed tier 7 and increased critical chance tier 5. If you want to buy a Death Embrace with 1 legendary potential and have a chance to make it a legendary, I recommend attack speed for it. So go for attack speed, tier 7 attack speed will be really OP to improve your damage. Okay, talking about the passives, then the skills. For the passives here, we got 8 points in Bloody Aura, 8 points in Forbidden Knowledge, and 4 points in Bone Aura, because armor is very good in this build. We got Eyes of the Damnation to increase the necrotic damage and damage chance, here 6 points. For the Warlock, we got some points as well for increased necrotic damage 48%, damage chance with necrotic skills 48%. We got more intelligence and mana per intelligence here, and also armor and health Salvation here as well, that will help us to survive. For the Lich nodes, we're going to get Apocrypha plus intelligence, remembering this build is all around intelligence. We got Dance with Death, 3 points to increase damage and complete the nodes. Increased necrotic damage at 60%, more minions with Harvest Legions. This is amazing. I think every Acolyte build needs this. We got also Crippling Insight with 16 intelligence, reduce health regeneration, don't play with the health regeneration. We got the critical hit nodes here, already explained it in the past. We got 3 plagues for necrotic penetration, increase attack speed and leash and movement speed, and also plus 20 intelligence here with trained per second. With the extra 20 points in the future, you can go for volatile blood, so you will decrease the health leech from the nodes and from the Reaper farm. You can go also for more damage nodes that you want. Explained the passives. Let's go for the Harvest, our main damage skill for this build. We're going to get 5 points here to shred necrotic resistance. We got 1 point here to get health per point of intelligence. Remembering we're going to get 140 health every harvest that we strike. We got extra area here.
Your session will be terminated due to inactivity in 2 minutes.
I don't want to terminate my session, right? And let's go for the here. We got base crit chance, global crit chance, and move speed on crit. So the base crit chance will make our harvest basically every time crit. So the base crit chance from harvest is 5%, plus 9, it goes for 13%. We got 300% from skills and passives, more or less 150, 200 from the items, and then 150 from the items. Then we got 450 chance critical for times 14. We almost have 100%. That will be nice for this level. Reaper form, we go for Soul Shroud, armor per point of intelligence, and then get Vile Shroud for have necrotic and poison resistance capped. We got double health from potions, get attack speed and cast speed here, more crit chance, 1 point in move speed, got 2 points here, get plus rip. We need to decrease the cooldown of rip, and also Unholy Dominion, so Transplant no longer share cooldown with rip, then you can cast transplant in this build, and also rip. So this will increase the movement that you have when you are out of combat, and you can use transplant to kill foes with kill threshold of 15%. It will also cast Rip Bloods, so it will cost more health, but there's no problem because Rip Bloods will recover your health as well. You have additional detonations on arrival, increase the area, Bone Curse on arrival. This will help us to cast Bone Curse as well, and casting Bone Curse will have will not have to manually cast it and waste too much mana. Also, we have here the Bone Armor. When you use Transplant, you have a granted Bone Armor for 4 seconds, which causes you to take less damage. This is the Bone Armor buff that I told you about. So Bone Armor on Teleport. This is the amazing buff, Bone Armor. 8% less damage taken, and also a lot of armor thanks to the idols. For our Hip Blood, we need to convert it to Necrotic, because our build revolves around Necrotic damage, and get then the Splatter, so this will have area damage with the blood, the Rip Blood, and then also more damage with this as well. For the Bone Curse, here's a bit different, but we convert it to Necrotic. Then we got 5 points in Cursed Limbs, and then we are going to apply Bone Curse on hit 1 time per second against enemies around your harvest. Every time you 1 time per sec, one of your hit will apply Bone Cursing area in everyone that is around. So then we got Acute Infliction. We hits before fall of 4, but as you're going to reapply it, it's worth. We got plus damage here with Iron Maiden, and kill threshold of 12%, and kill threshold of 15% with Violent Emergence. So if you want, you can remove these points from Violent Emergence. I've just thought about this now, and place in other places around here, like increased duration of Bone Armor. Okay, the skills, the items, and the passives are already listed. We got Idol with increased Bone Armor here, increased damage from transformed and physical resistances, and health, and plus Void Resistance here, and you can cap Void Resistance with any of the suffixes from your gear. This is the second build explained. Let me just return to the game and go for the third build, the build of Curses, the Curse and Run build. The Curse build is a bit different because we're going to use set items, and you're going to use the Scenaria set. This is really cheap and you can get it early in the game, so if you reach level 60, I recommend you to already try to start this build. It's really OP, you can clear monos really fast, but it lacks a bit with single target damage, so you have problems with bosses. That's why I changed it to Cosbolt, but you can also go for it after studying about it. I believe I'm going to try this today. Sinatia Dying Breath increases all resistances for you and your minions. It increases a lot your curse spell damage, increased curse damage, and increased block effectiveness, and gives also a bit of physical damage. And the Sinatia Resurrection increases curse cast speed. This is amazing because you can curse faster, so it's easier to curse. Chance when one of your skeletons die, you're not going to play skeletons and minions, and it has increased block chance. With increased block, we're going to survive better because it's a shield. Oh, makes sense now. For the helmet, we have, and the armor, we're going to go with increased applied damage on hit and increased necrotic damage while transformed. So these two effects is going to be in the helmet and in the armor. I choose it Coven Hat as the preferred one because it gives mana and increased mana regeneration, and Immortal Regalia because it increases all resistances. There is another one that will decrease damage from critical hits in the future, so you can also choose it. We got the Oracle Amulet, less damage taken from damage over time, increased necrotic damage and necrotic penetration, so another build with necrotic damage. We got the gold rings, remembering that gold rings can be swapped with the Font of the Erased or this, I forget, the Void ring from the Shade of Orobis. Siphon of Anguish, so you can get the gold rings from there. But for this building specifically, the Siphon of Anguish is not good. For the Chaos Bolt and for the harvesting more, the Siphon of Anguish is amazing. But go for necrotic damage and intelligence. Necrotic damage and intelligence. Here we got necrotic damage and increased mana regeneration for the Praetorian Belt. We got necrotic damage and intelligence for the relic. With the relic, preferred relic is the Cane of Moculus because it increased necrotic damage as well. We got Variance Chariot because it increased damage based in our movement speed. So this is good, but you can go for your intelligence boot as well. That will increase a lot your damage. But as Variance Chariot, it can be shipped in the market, or you can drop it in the arena. I recommend Variance Chariot from the start because it's cheap. But if you go for exalted boots, get the intelligence boots and increased movement speed is nice to go. You got Arcane Bracers from Preference Gloves because it increases mana and increases mana regeneration with increased damage over time and intelligence. You can go here as well for the unique. Okay, where? Atrophy. Atrophy unique can be used. And the Mortality Grasp as well. But Atrophy will have penetration against all resistance for damage over time. So this extra penetration here, it's possible to use Atrophy. And you can get it early in the game. Okay. For the idols, I use chance to apply damage on hit. This is really important here with increased necrotic damage. We got damage while transform and increased necrotic damage for the bone idols. And I can also get physical resistance here. Remembering that we are going to play with the Synatian Dying Breath. We got 33% of all resistance, so it's easy to get capped here. And we also get Health Lagonian Idol. You can get Elemental Resistance as well here. And Void Resistance. And the other 4 spaces here, we go for Void Resistance. And that will increase our Void Resistance to the cap. Necrotic and Poison Resistance comes with the Revenant point in Vile Shroud. That will, in this build here, 57 intelligence. It's less intelligence than the Harvest build, but has also the same mechanic with the Spirit Plague. You can try all intelligence as well in this build. But as we're going to play with damage, increased necrotic damage is better than intelligence. So Vile Shroud, armor point here, 4 points here for increased overtime damage and health drain. We got cast speed and move speed, increased damage 100%, move speed. We got also Swift Harbinger because Rip is our only transversal skill, so you need to repositioning or move faster with Rip. The main skill of the build is Spirit Plague. With Spirit Plague, we're going to go for Plague of Eyes, spell necrotic damage per intelligence +1, 50, more or less 15, a little more damage, base damage for the Spirit Plague. We got the Synatia that also increased curse damage spell, 66 to 91. We are going to buy it in the merchants if we're going to be in the merchants guild. Try to get the curse damage spell the maximum you can, near 91. Okay, returning to our Spirit Plague. We got this. This is really important for the build if you're going to have a bit of intelligence. Then we got increased global damage over time here, 3 points. 5 points more damage with Spirit Plague, more damage here with less spread range, and then additional targets on spread +3. So when an enemy die, it spread for more 3 enemies. And we also get mana again on kill here +6. If you are going to be easy with your mana, you can go for mana efficiency here and get the spread on recast to become a combo skill. So you're going to spread the skill in the enemies, or you can go for casting area with +20 points. 1 point here, you can casting area. I can try this, I never tried, but 20 more mana, it's really costful. But will help you to contaminate everyone in the enemies, so it's better. Bone Curse is another curse that we're going to use. We are going to use it and combo the Calls Bolts with Rip Blood. The Calls Bolts does not come with Harvest because we don't have Dexterity. So I explained the Calls Bolts combo in the first build. So if we're going directly for this build, remember to look about the Calls Bolt combo explained in the first build. So we're going to use Rip Blood and the Calls Bolt to trigger Bone Curse. This will be the way you're going to be triggering Burn Curse. And you're going to cast it on hit effect here. And you have to convert it to Necrotic here. So Bone Curse needs to be converted to Necrotic. And you're going to escalate it during Bone Curse with your hits. So you use it one time and you can pass 5 seconds without casting it again. This will save you mana. Rip Blood is for the combo with the Calls Bolts. You're going to get here instead of the Calls Bolt combo for damage, we are looking here to contaminate enemies with Blade and Poison. So you go here for 5 points in Blade, and you go here for 5 points in Poison, and convert it from physical to necrotic damage. This is what you have to do. Everything explained, these are the 3 builds that I planned to you today for the Lich at level 8. And now I will try to use one of them. I will try to change the scrap build right now to the curse build, because I already have some items here and we are going to see what's the difference. So remember, I will play another node here because we have time with the Calls Bolt combo build, a crap Calls Bolt combo build, so we can see how the Calls Bolt combo is working. I cast Bone Curse one time, and then I hold Calls Bolt for the damage. Oh, it's a Nemesis. I have here poison resistance bad, damage over time tier 7. Whoa! Nice, nice. This one will be in our build. We got here ward gained on push and use. Nice, lighting damage, increased minion damage. Good to sell. Let's challenge it. Oh, I am out of my leash. This can be hard. Out of leash. I forgot. Calls Bolt also. I needed the leech. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I need to be transformed. As I was explaining, I lost the transformation. Let's go. Crazy hate multiplier. Killed Imperial Watchers. I'm still sad they delayed the season 2 launch. As you can see, the crap build stacks a lot of arm. A ward. I believe with a bit better build, we can stack around 4,000 ward or more. I need to take a look at mana. There is an Imperial Watcher coming. Mana! Good, let's go. I can't leave the Reaper form. The Revenant form is out. This is the negative point of this build. Of the leash. The negative point of the leash. Mana, please. Did it. So we did it, and now we're going to change the build. Let's go for the curse build, so you can see the gameplay. This was the Calls bolt. Now let's go for the curse build. For the curse build, I need the Sinatya. Where's my Sinatya set? I have the shield here, and the mace here. This is basically the most important items. Let's see overtime.
Ao pai. A pausa.
The necrotic damage while transformed, or chance to apply damage. Both are good, but I'll go for the necrotic damage. Elemental damage leash, overtime damage. Let's see this helmet with chance of damage. It's not necrotic damage, but it's something. Let me see if it's better than the Kid's Skull. I don't know. Good boots here. Mana regeneration. Elemental. Let's try to forge this. I can forge this one as well. Can try to forge this. Okay. And how much do I have? In health intelligence. Good boots. Intelligence boots. Necrotic damage while transformed. I got a tier 7 here. Damage over time. Critical strike avoidance and ward per second. This can be my helmet. Intelligence gloves. Damage over time hang. Mana regeneration and necrotic damage. Intelligence, vitality and health. Okay, let's see. First the helmet. Chance to apply damage. And necrotic. Necrotic damage while transformed or intelligence. Let's go for the necrotic damage while transformed. I have 4 affixes. It's okay for this. Who got a tier 5? By lucky. Ward per second, we can go for this. And laying resistance. We can change resistance. Let's try to get health. Endurance. Cold. Endurance. Word per second, okay. Okay, we're going to this cap here. Let's see if I can change the elemental damage for necrotic. Lighting, critical strike, poison. Necrotic, please! Cold. Oh no, that was bad. Damage over time. Int. Intelligence. Okay, something. Damage over time and intelligence, and got here mana regeneration plus intelligence. Or damage, necrotic damage. Necrotic damage here, just let me see. Oh, I believe I'm going to keep this ambitions of the raise it. Or no. Got health. All resistance are capped. Chance to apply frailty. It's possible to use this. Let's see what you get from here. Harvest Lich damage. 3 chance projectile with Chaos Bolts. We don't need to harvest the Lich. Let's change. Necrotic damage while transformed, tier 5. Oh. And extra chance for Chaos Bolts. I need level 82. This one is really OP. Was really OP. Ward per second, critical strike avoidance. This one is OP. 2 tier 7, let's use it. I will lose some damage, but you're going to have lots of armor, of ward. Ward per second here is good. I need a belt. Let's see this. Oh, this one is bad. Freeze. I need a better belt. This one is Mimi. Dexterity. This one is good for selling. Health. I will try it. You can cap it 100% critical strike avoidance. Nice. Okay, I need rings. This is bad. Let me see this one. Let's go for health. Good. Mana regeneration, necrotic damage. This one is increased physical, so I will not use this. Let's go here. And these have void damage, dodge rating. Let's change this. Give me lucky. Healing effectiveness is something. Critical strike chance. Cold damage, I am unlucky. Health regeneration. Poison resistance, bad. And health. Okay, it's something that we can use to buy the moment. Increase damage, we need the amulet. I have this mana regeneration amulet, but will not help me. Let me see if I have another amulet that I can use here. And let's guard the Hest. Okay. I need a belt and an amulet. Let's see. Chance to 5 potions. Maybe. Can increase necrotic damage here. Tier 5 necrotic damage, go for health. What? My health fixes it. Just... okay. Let me see if I have idols for different idols. Spell damage for curses. This can help. Where it is. Okay. Everything is equipped. It's a crap build. Now I have to change my passives. Let's go.
Hello, traveler.
I have money for this. Okay, intelligence. Good to go for intelligence. Every point in intelligence possible. 1 point in ward. Okay. In the Warlock, we got a mana regeneration. 5 points. Increase the damage over time. Necrotic damage. Alright, more intelligence. Spell damage for curses. Guard the cave per 1 person necro resistance. Necrotic is 108 and it will go plus a lot. Is good, but let me get the leash first. Poison chance. Bone armor. Okay, let's go for the leech. I need points here as well. Intelligence. Necrotic. Damage over time. Intelligence. Necrotic penetration. Okay, I could remove some points of Warlock, but in the Warlock the points are really OP as well. I can get 3 points from here.
Hello, traveler.
Just 3 more points, we can get 1 point here. Oh, here. Okay. So now we're going for
Do
the
not
skills.
dwell on regrets.
We are going to use this and this and this and this and going to respec harvest. And now we got Spirit Plague. Spirit Plague. Oh, come on, let me remember. 1, 2. Oops, now I already have a missing point. Let's respect this before it's late. Then more damage, more spreads. And recover mana here. So the Burn Curse. Burn Curse, I don't want damage, I want Blade Chance. Blade Chance, there's poison. Bone armor here is good. It's already necrotic. There's no poison chance. We have 2 chance and freeze hate. Kills threshold. Explosion chance. Better go for a blade, but as it is a curse, it deals lots of damage, so I can try this first and grind the other way after. Let's go for mana efficiency here. Okay, calls boats here. Here we're done. I'll go for harvest. And let's try it. Remembering that we are not have all points in our main curse for damage, so maybe we're going to use the Cosmo combo. Let's see, I have Dexterity 9, Intelligence 64. Let's try. 4,000 damage. 6. Here you cast the curse and leave. Against hair, you use the combo. Oh, the damage is not that OP. Lots of damage buffs. Okay. Can try to place this on Nemesis. Lost transformation. Good to go. Okay, let's go. The enemies around. Not easy. I'm not having problems with mana. With mana regeneration. Not as fast as I would want. I believe the Cole's boot combo is better because I was building around it already. For this to work, I have to work more in the build. I have a better amulet. Better rings. We can try the melee build. The gameplay of the melee build. I have the X. Some of the items I have as well. But I believe it's the weakest from the three. At this moment, it's the most expensive. Let's ignore the big ones and just place curses in the small minions, the small enemies. Then the big ones will follow me and we kill them all together. I think the atrophy would be better for this build.
Death will not take me.
I'm placing around 20 and 2 damage and about 15 ignite. I have to now. Let's see if we can increase damage here. We don't need mana. We don't need mana. I'm not in need of mana. Chance to inflict bleed on inflicted enemies. This can really help to increase. Oh, I have to go here. Spell necrotic damage by intelligence. And 3 points here. Nice. Let's see how can this. Lots of fleets. The upgrade is good. But it would be better if you're going to full damage over time. Instead of only necrotic. I increased the base damage of the Lich Builds. But I'm not critting, so the damage is not that OP. Okay. I like it. I can do it. I'm level 79 in a monolith of level 90. And we're doing it. I need to wait. We have increased damage over time here. The clothes that I'm using is also damage over time. Do I have an affix? Because I can place intelligence tier 5. I will change the boots, the clothes here. I'm not stacking a lot of ward like in the Lich Builds. But we're doing something. It's an axe with increased necrotic damage. Haha. Why, I don't know. Leveling axe with necrotic damage. What do you get? Lich down. Ouch. Oh, let's go for the desecrated flesh. Nagaza here. Cliffs. Let's see if we got good items from this lizard. Melee damage Lich does health.
It commands me.
I think I have to change my calls bolts as well. More steps.
Death has come.
Okay. There's a poison damage. There are +2 builds that I want to play with so I will be bringing them tomorrow. The poison build with poison skeletons, like the rogue skeletons. Rogue skeleton build with poison. And I need to grab some items as well, so maybe it's not tomorrow. Lots of health. Well, with this much mana regeneration, I can amplify my skills with more risky mana things. Like this. I can respec here. Let's see where I can take off my points from here. I can get for damage chance. Rip blood is okay. I don't need hit damage. Right, so I've got more 7 points in the future. I got extra projectiles and damage chance and ignite chance. The gloves. I need to replace it. Ain't. Necrotic resistance, we don't need health, nice. That's a good gloves, good gloves. That will be an upgrade. I want more damage, so I'll return and get that helmet for damage. This one is a helmet for defense. Let's get helmet for damage now. Chance to apply damage, necrotic damage while transforming this one. Let's see how things will change now. I increase a lot my damage. Let's use the tactics of only killing small mobs. Curse and run. This is the curse and run build. Curse, run. Curse. Stack harry enemies and use crossbows. I don't know if I can survive. Too much hair enemies. Okay, first spire done. Head ring. Dog ring. Nope.
Death will not take me.
Oh, nice. That was a bit faster. Increased cast speed while cursed, this can be awesome.
It eludes me.
36 volatility zombies. Try to suffer 0 in the future. Okay, as I have little time now, I already saw what this build is capable of, so let's go for the third build, the harvest build. Let's see it in action, even if I go for a crap build. Let's go for the specialization of this, the specialization of this. I have to get some points back from here. Don't need this, we don't need this. Kill threshold. Damage is needed, necrotic damage area. Slow magnificence, go for the cursed limbs. Okay. Rip blood, we're going to use rip blood for damage. Oh, I forget to get rip blood here for blade and poison chance. For damage, it's more or less like this. Transform it to necro. Have splatters. I don't need really, I really need splatters, but we can go hyperform. I need 1 point here. We take 1 point from here. I will take points from here as well. 1 point from here. Nice. And go for harvest. Our harvest is bone. Well, we can use harvest withering. I didn't thought about it in the past, but it's possible. I need more points. Transplant. Where do I convert it to necro? I forget. Is here. Physical to necrotic. Okay. Okay, let's see the armor. I have to use this. The helmet. This one. The weapon. I need a better belt. I can take this. Intelligence gloves. It's full intelligence build, so I need intelligence everywhere. So let's see. 6,000 favor. Let's go for the bazaar. Let's make some shoppings. First thing I need is to guard. Guard, good items. Okay. I need intelligence. Intelligence, dexterity. Okay, let's go. I need gloves with intelligence. I need the subtype is the critical hit gloves. This one. At least 30% crit. And affixes, int. Here's 7. Search. We got a 90,000 inch dexterity. With experimental affix and 0 forging potential. This is bad. So we have to look for another gloves without critical strike. This will be bad. But let's see if we find something. Or we can lower. Oh. No, no. Intelligence gloves are not that easy. Let's see the cheapest one. 50,000. 15 intelligence and 13 attunement. With increased critical strike chance, dodge raging, chance to apply frailty. This one's good. Tier 5, tier 5, tier 6. This one is really good. Tournament gives mana. Where's this mana? 50,000, 3,000 and... Let's go for this. I don't know. Let me see the order that I have. Intelligence and critical strike. I will be using this. No problem. It's a tier 6. I don't have much money. Let's use what we have. 32, 42. Okay, this is doable. We already have our first close. Do I have... I can't buy exalted rings in the bazar. This is terrible. That is why I'm having problems with rings. This is my problem with rings. I think I can't buy rings. Exalted rings. Requires hunk 8. Almost there. No, 100 favor yet to go. Reputation. 100 reputation. Let me see if I sold something.
It eludes me.
Let me see if I sold something.
Yes. Hello?
No. No. Only 6 sitting to sale. It's hard to play Merchant's Guild. I'm almost giving up. I really prefer the other one. Ring. Let's see the rings that I collected during my journey here. This one gives critical hit. This one gives melee attack speed. This is something. I have to work in this. Minion dodge rating. Come on, this is terrible. I will try the rune of removal. Don't remove my tier 6 health, please. Ah! You can just take it away. My chance today of doing bad things is what? I'm fucking... Okay, let's go for int. Don't need necrotic resistance. Let's see, fire resistance, okay. Fire and cold. Cold, I don't need cold resistance. Dodge rating. Okay, okay. I need an amulet. Amulet! Bad amulets, bad amulets. If I'm going to the, I have to keep the Chimera. I can buy relics. Can I buy relics? Exalted relics, please say that yes. Rank 8, I can't. Can't buy relics. I can buy a helmet. Let me see if there's a helmet. There's 7 intelligence.
Your style,
Damage
or
while
function. Trick question.
transforming.
You better have both.
Intelligence tier 7. Go, 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 go. 100,000 gold. And it's not Acolyte. Come on, why is this so expensive? In Circle of Fortune, intelligence helmets drops like a billion. How can this be so expensive? Transform it. Necrotic damage while transform it. Oh, here we have something. This is 160. Let's see if we have a good level 85. We can't equip this yet. We have a good one here. Minion dodge rating now. What's the base helmet for melee? I don't need ward, I need armor. This one. On level was Spirit Plague. I don't need Spirit Plague. And there is a Necrotic. Endurance and health. Oh no, this one is better. I don't have wide resistance. Alright, so let's play like this. It's crap. Crap build, attack that. Crap build, attack that. Let's make the passives. Crap build, attack that. The worst of the three, lacking damage, lacking items to build it. No money bros.
Hello, traveler.
Calls bolt is the easiest one. And here goes my money. Oh, we need intelligence. All points of intelligence that we can get. You don't go for ward. Increase the damage. Okay. Intelligence. Necrotic damages. Increase its damages. Intelligence. Lots of it. Criticals. Plenty necrotic damage here. Speed. Intelligence. Okay, we got some points here. Let's do it, brothers. Let's make the impossible. Play the melee build. This one is that has the most HP from my other builds. Oh, I still need to see the idols. And we are now working with classes. We're not always creating, this is bad. It would be better if we created every time. And I have to cast the Bone Curse every time as well. So we have good damage. Passive from the unique is good. It's easier to play. It's really easy, this build. Less buttons, just click and go. Easy, easy. And incredibly, I am with lots of words. A bit more critical. We need a bit more. We crit for 2k, and we when the unique procs, it procs for 5k. Every 2 hits you proc at 5k. Well, let's do it. Here, we need the critical hits. And we need move speed. Area. I like area better. For the moment. Physical to necrotic. I don't need to use this for damage. I'm not losing mana, so we don't need the... We don't have mana problems. For curse... It's necro. It's good to be having armor shred. Let's see. How I bought this here. One curse. It's not buy here, it's buy here. Armor shred would be nice. I think it's better in the cause boot. But okay, let's see. Let's return. Still have plus 2 points, 3 points, all 3 points here. Okay, let's see. We need 1 point here. Yes. Oh, I can use the transplant. 11. How much intelligence? 95. And have 30% armor. 39. 39 armor. Damage reduction. When you get... I'm just not understanding the word. Too much word. Bleeding amulet. Bleeding amulet is good. I want that lizard. More experience.
Impossible.
Relic. Okay. This is the most tanky build, so at least with this build, I don't need to care about dying. I will not die. And the single target damage is better as well. Nothing good.
Eludes me.
Now I'm forgetting to use this. On armor buff. Rift lights. Another sentence. Oops. Vitality and poison. Void resistance 1 against void bosses. I will be executed in the spot. Prison charge. Let's go for the boss here. I believe these are the fire bosses.
Will not take me.
Okay.
Impossible.
This catalyst here is usable for the poison belt.
It eludes. It eludes me. It eludes me.
Okay.
Impossible. Impossible. It eludes. It eludes me. It eludes me.
Let's see if we can go faster now.
Impossible.
Plus sports, but there's a Death Seal build as well. Maybe now I can use Death Seal. And there's the Stygian Bane build as well. There are 3 builds test on Lich. This map is insanely big. What the hell?
Ah, yes?
It eludes.
I'm on boss fight and I just got out.
It eludes. Impossible.
And I was out of Lich for. You don't want to be useless, stay in Lich form.
Impossible.
Another one, and the same one. I lose too much time looking for my items in the floor. We don't need mana. I need to correct the goal. We don't need that effort for mana in regardless. insanely big maps.
It eludes.
What is Infernal Flesh? Oh, finally! Come on. What a big note. Let's try the boss! We did it! We're playing the melee. It's good to... When playing melee, it's good to kill them almost at the same time. I'm tired, bros. Earthquake straight attunement.
That is too much.
Maybe I can sell this. How much much favor do I have? 8,000. And then there's only one extra monolith. Last monolith for my leveling, where it's bugged. It bugs. The end of time is bugged now. The last monolith. Let's see how much viewers do we have. We got 15 views here in YouTube. We have one person watching here at Twitch. It's okay. And this is the melee build. I will be using this for the moment. It's easy to play. I can sell this one. It's almost maxed stats. 30 straight, 87 melee fire damage, 383 shred armor no hit. Let's see for how much I can sell this. No legendary potential can be used for nemesis or for leveling. 76. This is a 200 mace.
Spears, holdars, great for reaching high places.
Let's hammer out the
Their name?
details.
Builders. Builders rough. Oh, we have lots of them here. Load high. Lots of them here. And I will list it with at least 200, 150,000, no, 200,000, 300,000. I know that the value is possible because of all maxed values here. So thanks brothers for watching. I'm leaving right now. I'm tired, so I need to prepare for the jobs of tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the Last Epoch Kids and gameplay explaining about the Lich and possible builds for leveling. Thanks. See ya.